Welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, the channel where we delve into the timeless wisdom of Buddhism to help you heal, grow, and cultivate inner peace. In today's video, we're exploring how to let go of the pain caused by others, a critical skill for those of us navigating life's challenges, especially as we mature and gain more life experience. Before we begin, if you find value in these insights, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement helps us bring more life-changing content to you. We value your perspective, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's begin. Imagine you're sitting alone, replaying a hurtful interaction. The words they said, the actions they took, it all loops endlessly in your mind. Your heart feels heavy, your mind restless. You try to move on, but the pain keeps pulling you back, like an anchor holding you in place. No matter what you do, you can't seem to let go. It's like carrying a heavy bag filled with stones. Each stone represents a hurtful moment, a painful memory. The longer you carry it, the heavier it feels. Every step you take, the weight slows you down, making it harder to move forward. It can feel impossible to shake free of this feeling. But what if you could simply drop the bag and free yourself? What if the pain you carry is not something you have to hold on to? Think about this. How many sleepless nights have you spent replaying the hurt over and over? How often do you let someone's actions affect your peace? Have you ever wondered why their words still echo in your mind, while they have already moved on? Why do we give so much power to those who hurt us? Here's a simple example. Imagine someone throws a burning coal at you. If you catch it, you get burned. But if you refuse to hold it, it falls to the ground harmless. This is exactly how emotional pain works. The more you hold on to it, the more it hurts. But if you learn to let go, the pain loses its power. We need your support to continue bringing you content that promotes healing, growth, and inner peace. There are so many viewers of this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us bring more life-changing content to you. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments, as your perspective matters. Now, let's move on to the next segment of our video. Pain is a part of life, but suffering is optional. The way we react to hurt defines our peace. Buddhism teaches that pain is inevitable, but attachment to pain is a choice. When we learn to understand this, we take the first step toward true emotional freedom. Every time we get hurt, we have two choices: hold on to the pain or transform it into wisdom. The Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When we hold on to resentment, we are the ones who suffer, not the person who hurt us. Most of us believe that letting go means forgetting what happened, but that's not true. Letting go doesn't mean erasing the past, it means freeing ourselves from the control it has over us. It means refusing to let someone else's actions dictate our happiness. Many people think that time will heal all wounds, but in reality, it is not just time, it is what we do with that time. If we spend days, months, or even years replaying the same pain, we are only deepening the wound. True healing happens when we shift our focus from pain to peace, from resentment to understanding. Buddhism teaches us that the root of suffering is attachment. When we attach ourselves to past pain, we keep reliving it. But when we learn to see pain as just another experience, like joy, like laughter, we begin to break free. Letting go does not mean allowing injustice. It does not mean accepting wrong behavior. It simply means refusing to let someone else's actions control your emotions. It means taking back your power. There is a way to find peace even after being hurt, and in the next part, we will explore why people hurt others, and how understanding their actions can help us free ourselves. It is our mission to empower you on your journey to inner peace. Before we continue with the next step, we ask that you please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us bring more life-changing content to you. Let's proceed on this journey to healing and understanding. Why do people hurt others? Sit down for a moment, breathe in, breathe out. Let's talk. You have been hurt. Someone said something cruel. Someone betrayed your trust. Someone ignored you when you needed them the most. And now you sit with this pain, wondering why. Why would they do this? Why would someone you cared about, someone you trusted, cause you so much suffering? It is a question many have asked before you. It is a question that can keep you awake at night, replaying moments, searching for answers. But the truth is, most of the time, the reason why people hurt others is not as personal as it feels. It is not always about you. Imagine a person walking down the street with a thorn in their foot. Every step they take is painful. They are frustrated, angry, and exhausted. Someone accidentally brushes against them, and they lash out in pain. Was it because of the person who touched them? No, it was because of the thorn they were already carrying. Many people carry invisible thorns in their hearts, past wounds, fears, insecurities. They may not even realize it, but their pain spills onto others. Their anger is not truly directed at you. It is the result of battles they are fighting within themselves. Think of a river. When the water is calm, it reflects everything clearly. When it is disturbed, it becomes muddy, hiding what lies beneath. A peaceful person, like calm water, responds to the world with clarity and kindness. A troubled person, like a disturbed river, reacts with anger and hurt. The next time someone hurts you, instead of asking, "Why did they do this to me?" ask, "What must they be going through to act this way?" This shift in perspective does not justify their actions, but it helps you see that their pain is their own, not yours to carry. We don't want to interrupt your healing journey, but it's important to mention that there are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. This is a plea to all of you who are finding this content helpful. Your subscription directly supports our ability to bring you more life-changing insights. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel to show your support. Buddha once told a story of a man who came to him full of anger. The man insulted him, trying to provoke a reaction, but Buddha remained calm. When asked why he did not respond with anger, Buddha smiled and said, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The answer is simple: it remains with the giver. In the same way, when someone tries to give you their anger, their bitterness, their cruelty, you do not have to accept it. You do not have to carry their pain as your own. Many people are trapped in cycles of pain. They were hurt in the past, and now they unknowingly pass that pain on to others. A child who has never been shown love grows into an adult who struggles to express it. A person who was betrayed learns to distrust everyone. A heart that has been wounded too many times begins to build walls instead of bridges. Understanding this does not mean you should tolerate harm. It does not mean you should allow others to treat you badly. It simply means that you can stop taking their actions so personally. Their pain belongs to them. You are not responsible for it. You've probably seen this before: a person having a bad day snaps at a stranger. That stranger, now irritated, goes home and argues with a loved one. That loved one, feeling upset, becomes distant and cold. And so the chain continues. One person's pain spreads from one heart to another, like a flame catching dry leaves. But what if, instead of passing it on, you stop it? Imagine a fire. If you throw wood into it, it burns stronger. If you pour water on it, it goes out. When someone hurts you, you have two choices: feed the fire by reacting with more anger, or put it out by responding with understanding. Does this mean you should let people walk all over you? No. Setting boundaries is important, but boundaries do not require anger. You can say, "This is not okay," without carrying hatred in your heart. You can walk away from those who harm you without wishing them harm. Think of the sky. No matter how strong the storm, no matter how dark the clouds, the sky remains untouched. It does not try to fight the wind. It does not cling to the rain. It simply allows the storm to pass, knowing that the sun will shine again. You are like the sky. People's words, their actions, their anger, they are just passing clouds. If you let them pass, they will go. If you hold on to them, they will stay. The choice is always yours. There is an old saying, hurt people hurt people. But do you know what else is true? Heal people heal people. When you choose to break the cycle of pain, you not only free yourself, but you become a source of peace for others. So the next time someone hurts you, pause. Ask yourself, do I want to hold on to this pain, or do I want to let it go? Because the moment you choose peace over anger, understanding over resentment, is the moment you take back your power. This is not weakness, it is strength. Anyone can react with anger, but it takes true strength to rise above it. To continue on this journey to freedom and understanding, it is essential that you show your support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. This allows us to continue the effort. Now, to continue. In the next part, we will go deeper into the Buddhist wisdom of non-attachment and how it can help you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Stay with me on this journey. The art of non-attachment, freeing yourself from suffering. You hold on too tightly. That is why you suffer. You grip your pain like a precious object, afraid to let it go, afraid that if you release it, you will lose a part of yourself. But do you not see? It is the holding on that keeps you trapped. It is the attachment that chains you to suffering. Imagine a river flowing gently. The water moves effortlessly, finding its path, never stopping, never clinging. Now imagine trying to hold the water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. This is how life works. When you cling, you create resistance. When you let go, you flow with the current of life. You are hurt. Someone's words, their actions, their betrayal, it left a wound inside you. And instead of allowing the wound to heal, you keep touching it, reopening it, reminding yourself of the pain. But what if I told you that you were the one keeping it alive? What if I told you that pain has no power of its own? It is only as strong as the attention you give it. Tell me, how many times have you replayed that painful moment in your mind? How many times have you repeated the same story to yourself? And what has it given you? Has it made you happy? Has it brought you peace? Or has it only deepened your suffering? The Buddha taught that suffering comes from attachment. It is not the pain that hurts us, it is our refusal to let go. A person insults you once, but in your mind, you replay it 100 times. Who is truly hurting you now? Them, or yourself? Let me tell you a story. There were two monks walking along a path when they came across a woman standing by a river. The current was strong, and she was afraid to cross. Without hesitation, the older monk picked her up and carried her to the other side. He set her down, and the two monks continued on their journey. For hours they walked in silence, but the younger monk was restless. Finally, he could not hold it in any longer. "Why did you carry that woman?" he asked. "We are monks. We are not supposed to touch women." The older monk smiled and said, "I put her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" You see, the weight is not in the experience, it is in the mind. The past exists only as a memory, yet we carry it as if it were still happening. We hold on to grudges, resentment, and pain, dragging them with us like heavy stones. But the truth is, we can put them down at any moment. You say, "But they hurt me. I cannot just forget." No, you do not have to forget, but you must stop carrying it. Think of a bird. It perches on a branch, resting for a moment. But when the wind calls, it flies. It does not cling to the branch, fearing what will come next. It trusts the sky. It knows that life is movement, not stagnation. You must learn to be like the bird. Trust that letting go will not leave you empty. Trust that release is not loss, it is freedom. A man once asked the Buddha, "What is the secret to happiness?" The Buddha simply said, "Do not attach." The man did not understand. "But how can I live without attachments? I love my family, my friends. I care about my life." The Buddha smiled. To care is not to cling. A flower blooms, and you enjoy its beauty, but if you pick it and hold it too tightly, it withers. Love, experience, even pain, let them come, let them go. Do not try to possess what was never meant to be held forever. Ask yourself, why do you hold on to pain? Does it give you power? Does it make you feel justified? Or is it simply familiar? Sometimes we cling to suffering because it is all we know, but suffering is not your home. You can choose to leave it. Non-attachment does not mean not caring. It means caring without ownership. It means experiencing fully, but not being controlled by what happens. When someone hurts you, do not let their actions become your burden. You cannot control what others do, but you can control how you carry it. You say, "But if I do not hold on to my pain, then they win." No. If you do not hold on to your pain, you win. You win your peace. You win your freedom. You win the right to move forward, unhindered by the past. Before we continue, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to Wisdom Woven. With your help, we can continue to spread these messages of hope to those who need it. Your support matters more than you know. Think of the ocean. A stone is thrown into it, but does it hold on to the disturbance? No. It absorbs it, and then it returns to stillness. Be like the ocean. Let what comes come. Let what goes go. Find your stillness. Right now. You have a choice. You can continue carrying this pain, letting it shape you, letting it define you, or you can release it. You can put it down, like the monk put down the woman, like the bird leaves the branch, like the river that never clings to the rocks. If you are ready, take a deep breath. Feel the weight of your pain. And now, in your mind, let it go. Just for a moment. Feel the space it leaves behind. That space is peace. That space is freedom. You do not have to hold on to everything. You do not have to keep suffering. The moment you stop clinging is the moment you start living. In the next part, we will go deeper. We will explore how to transform pain into wisdom, how to take what once hurt you and turn it into strength. But for now, just breathe. Just be. And remember, letting go is not losing, it is choosing yourself. Transforming pain into wisdom through mindfulness. Sit down for a moment. Breathe. Close your eyes, and listen. Not to the noise around you, but to yourself. What do you hear? The whispers of past wounds? The echoes of words that hurt you? The weight of memories you wish you could erase? Pain lingers, not in the body, but in the mind. It repeats itself again and again because we allow it to. But today, I will show you another way. A way where pain does not control you, but instead you use it to grow. When someone hurts you, the mind reacts instantly. It builds a wall, a shield, to protect itself. But in doing so, it also traps the pain inside. Have you ever noticed how a small moment of hurt can last for days, months, even years? It is because we hold on to it. We feed it with our thoughts, with our emotions. We relive it, replaying it over and over, like a fire that never dies out. But fire needs fuel. Take away the fuel, and the flames die. In the same way, pain needs your attention. Take away your attachment to it, and it loses its power. This is where mindfulness begins. Mindfulness is not about forgetting what happened. It is about seeing it clearly, accepting it, and then choosing how you respond. It is about standing in the middle of a storm and realizing that you are not the storm, you are simply watching it pass. Think of a river. When you stand in it, the water pushes against you, making it hard to move. But when you step back and watch, the water flows naturally. The same is true for pain. When you fight it, it grows stronger. But when you step back and observe it without judgment, it loses its grip on you. The Buddha once said, "Pain is certain, suffering is optional." Do you understand what this means? It means that life will bring difficulties. People will disappoint you. Circumstances will not always be in your favor. But suffering, the feeling of being trapped in that pain, that is something you can control. You suffer because you replay the hurt in your mind. You suffer because you keep scratching an old wound instead of letting it heal. Imagine a thorn has pricked your foot. What do? Do you press it deeper? Do you keep touching it, feeling the pain again and again? No. You remove it. You clean the wound. You take care of it, and with time, it heals. But emotional wounds, those we refuse to heal. We keep pressing them, remembering them, reliving them. We say, "Why did they do this to me? Why did this happen?" But we never ask, "How can I remove this pain from my heart?" The first step to healing is understanding that you are not your pain. It is something that happened to you, but it is not you. The rain falls, but it is not the sky. The storm comes, but it does not own the ocean. In the same way, hurtful moments come, but they do not define you. If someone insults you, where is the insult? In their mouth, or in your mind? If someone betrays you, where is the betrayal? In their actions, or in your heart? You see, pain does not come from what others do, it comes from how we hold on to it. You are holding fire in your hands and wondering why it burns. Let it go. I know this is not easy. If it were, everyone would be free from suffering. But healing takes awareness. It takes effort. It takes patience. You cannot erase pain instantly, just as you cannot make a seed grow into a tree in a single day. But if you start today, if you start now, you will take your first step toward peace. How do you start? By sitting with your pain. Not running from it, not fighting it, just observing it. Like a mountain watches the clouds pass. When you sit with your pain, you see it clearly. You see that it is just a memory, a thought, a moment that no longer exists except in your mind. It is not here anymore, yet you keep reviving it. Why? To stay committed to your healing journey, it's important to have consistent reminders and support. Please take a moment now to like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. With your help, we can continue to bring these transformative teachings to more people who need them. Thank you for being part of this community. A wise man once carried a rock everywhere he went. People asked him, "Why do you carry that rock?" He replied, "Because someone threw it at me once, and I cannot forget it." The people laughed, but the one who threw it has forgotten, and you are the only one still suffering. Think about this. Who is suffering more? The one who caused the pain, or the one who refuses to let it go? You might say, "But they hurt me deeply. I cannot simply forget." And that is true. Forgetting is not the goal, healing is. Forgetting pushes the pain away, but healing dissolves it completely. And healing starts when you stop feeding the pain with your thoughts. Look around you. The sun rises every day, no matter how dark the night was. The tree continues to grow even if a branch was broken. Life moves forward, and so can you. You are not meant to stay in suffering. You are meant to rise, to grow, to become something greater than the pain you experienced. What if, instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" you asked, "How can this make me wiser? Stronger? Kinder?" Every wound carries a lesson. Every pain has the potential to make you a deeper, more compassionate person, but only if you choose to see it that way. There is a story of a monk who was insulted by a man in the village. The man shouted at him, called him names, tried to provoke him, but the monk remained calm. Seeing this, the man became frustrated and asked, "Why don't you react?" why don't you defend yourself?" The monk smiled and said, "If someone offers you a gift, but you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man was silent. The monk continued, "In the same way, if someone offers you anger, insults, or pain, but you do not accept them, they remain theirs, not yours." This is the essence of healing, to not take what does not serve you, to not hold on to what only brings suffering. If you do not accept the poison, it cannot harm you. So today, now, I ask you, what pain are you holding on to? What wound are you refusing to heal? Are you ready to let it go? Are you ready to walk away from suffering and toward peace? The Buddha did not promise a life without pain, but he showed a path to move beyond it, and now that path is in front of you. Will you take the first step? In the next part, we will explore how to build inner strength and turn pain into personal growth, because healing is not just about letting go, it is about rising higher than before. Stay with me, and let us walk this path together. Building inner strength, turning hurt into growth. Sit down, take a deep breath and listen carefully. There is a story unfolding within you. A story of pain, but also of strength, a story of wounds, but also of wisdom. You have been hurt. Maybe by someone close. Maybe by life itself. The question is, what will you do with this pain? Will you let it weaken you, or will you use it to become stronger? Every person walking this earth has felt the sting of hurt, betrayal, disappointment, rejection. These are the shadows that follow us, but the wise do not run from the shadows, they learn to walk with them until the light returns. Pain is like fire, if you fear it, it will consume you, but if you understand it, you can use it to forge yourself into something stronger. The strongest swords are made in the hottest flames. The deepest wisdom is born from the greatest struggles. Think of a tree, standing tall in the storm. The winds shake it, the rain beats down on it, but it does not break. Instead, its roots grow deeper, making it even stronger. You must become like that tree. Do not curse the storm, let it shape you. There is a reason why suffering exists. It is not here to destroy you, but to teach you. Pain is a mirror. It shows you who you are. When someone betrays you, you learn who you can trust. When someone abandons you, you learn how to stand on your own. When someone breaks your heart, you learn how strong it truly is. Do not let pain make you bitter, let it make you better. The world is full of people who have suffered and closed their hearts. Do not be one of them. The strongest people are not the ones who have never been hurt. They are the ones who have been hurt, but still choose to love, still choose to trust, still choose to believe in goodness. Ask yourself, what does pain teach you? Have you learned patience? Have you learned resilience? Have you learned to see the truth in people? Every hurt carries a lesson, but only if you are willing to learn. To make sure you don't miss any of these powerful lessons on our journey to inner strength, please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. We depend on your support to keep these transformative teachings coming. There was once a man who lost everything, his family, his home, his wealth, all taken from him. He sat under a tree, broken and lost. A wise master passed by and saw him. The master smiled and said, "You are fortunate. Now, nothing is holding you back from becoming who you were meant to be." The man was confused. "How can you say that?" he asked. The master replied, "Because you have been freed, you no longer have anything to fear losing. You are now stronger than you have ever been. Pain is not your enemy, fear is. Fear of pain, fear of loss, fear of the unknown. But here is the truth, pain will come whether you fear it or not. So why let fear control you? Why let it dictate your life? Strength does not come from avoiding pain, it comes from facing it and walking through it. The Buddha taught that suffering is a part of life, but suffering does not have to define life. The wise do not avoid suffering, they transform it. Do not wait for the world to be kind before you choose to be kind. Do not wait for life to be easy before you choose to be strong. Strength is built in difficulty, not in comfort. You may think, but I am tired, I do not want to be strong anymore. That is because you have been carrying your pain the wrong way. Strength is not about carrying pain forever, it is about using it, learning from it and then setting it down. Think of a seed, buried deep in the ground in darkness. It struggles, it pushes, it fights to break through the soil. But it does not stop. It keeps growing until one day it reaches the sunlight. You are that seed. Your pain is the darkness, but growth is coming. Do not resist pain, transform it. If someone has hurt you, use that pain to become wiser. If life has been cruel, use that experience to help others. If you have been abandoned, use that loneliness to discover yourself. Every wound can become a source of strength, if you let it. Some people spend their lives blaming others for their pain. They say, if only they hadn't hurt me, I would be happy, but do you really want to give them that power? Do you really want to let them decide your happiness? Take your power back. Decide that their actions will not define your life. Strength does not mean closing your heart, it means keeping it open even after being hurt. It means choosing to rise even after falling. It means standing tall even when the world tries to break you. A wise man once said, "The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists." Flexibility is strength. Adaptability is strength. The ability to take pain and still move forward, that is strength. There is no life without suffering, but there is also no life without growth. The two walk hand in hand. The more you grow, the more challenges you will face, but do not fear them, welcome them, they are shaping you into the person you were meant to be. Look back at your past, see how much you have survived, every heartbreak, every failure, every disappointment, you are still here. That is proof of your strength. If you have survived your past, you can survive anything. The strongest people in the world are not those who have never suffered, they are the ones who have suffered deeply and still shine. They are the ones who have been broken and still love. They are the ones who have been hurt and still choose kindness. To ensure that these powerful teachings continue to reach those who need them, your support is invaluable. Before we delve into the next section, please take a moment to like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for being part of our wisdom and wealth community. One day you will look back at this pain and see it for what it truly was, a lesson, a teacher, a guide. You will understand that it did not come to destroy you, it came to build you, that it did not weaken you, it made you wiser. The only question is, will you allow yourself to learn from it? Take a deep breath, feel this moment, let the past rest, let the future wait, right now just be. This is peace, this is freedom, and it has always been within you. Cultivating loving kindness to overcome hurt. Sit down for a moment, take a deep breath, feel the air entering your body filling your lungs and then gently leaving. In this moment, let everything else fade away, just listen. There is something important you need to hear. When someone hurts you, what is your first reaction? Anger? Pain? A deep desire to make them understand how much they have wounded you. Maybe you replay the situation in your mind over and over, thinking about what you should have said or done differently. Maybe you feel helpless, wondering why people can be so cruel. Hurt leaves a scar not only on the heart, but on the mind. It becomes a weight that you carry with you even when you don't realize it, and the longer you hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. But what if I told you that you could put it down, that there is a way to release this burden without letting anyone take advantage of you? The answer is loving kindness. Now, before you shake your head and think, how can I be kind to someone who hurt me? Listen carefully. Loving kindness does not mean accepting mistreatment, it does not mean excusing bad behavior, it means freeing yourself from the poison of resentment, it means choosing peace over pain. Imagine this, you are walking through a beautiful garden, the sun is warm, the air is fresh and everything feels peaceful, but suddenly someone throws a handful of mud at you. It lands on your clothes, your hands, maybe even your face. What do? Do you run after them trying to throw mud back? Do you stand there screaming at the sky asking why this happened, or do you simply walk to a stream, wash yourself clean and continue enjoying your walk? Loving kindness is that stream. It is the choice to wash away the mud instead of carrying it with you, but let's be honest, this is not easy. When someone wounds us, the pain feels personal, it feels unfair, our minds scream, they don't deserve my kindness, they don't deserve my peace. But ask yourself, do you deserve peace? Do you deserve to be free from the suffering their actions caused? If the answer is yes, then loving kindness is the path forward. The most critical thing we need right now is you. So there are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. We want to keep the healing energy flowing, and your support allows us to do that. So before we continue, we plead that you please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Start small, sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, think about someone you love deeply, a friend, a sibling, a mentor, someone who has always been kind to you. Feel the warmth in your heart as you think of them. Now silently wish them well. May you be happy, may you be free from suffering, may you find peace. Stay with that feeling, let it grow. Then think of someone neutral, perhaps a stranger, someone you pass by in the streets. Again send them the same silent wish. May you be happy, may you be free from suffering. Now comes the difficult part. Think of the person who hurt you, the one who caused you pain, the one whose actions still linger in your mind. Your heart might resist, it might feel impossible to send them kindness, but remember, this is not for them, this is for you. Say it even if it feels unnatural. May you find peace, may you be free from suffering. You are not saying what you did was okay, you are not saying I welcome you back into my life, you are simply choosing to release the hold their actions have over you, because the truth is people hurt others because they are hurting themselves. No person filled with love and inner peace seeks to harm others. If they have caused you pain, it is because they do not know how to deal with their own suffering. Does this mean you must allow them back into your life? No, boundaries are necessary, wisdom is necessary. You can forgive someone and still walk away. You can send kindness without welcoming toxicity. Think of a tree, a strong old tree standing tall in the forest. Birds come to rest on its branches, some sing sweet songs, others peck at the bark. Some animals take shelter under its shade while others scratch at its trunk. But does the tree change? No, it continues to stand rooted deeply, offering shade, air and beauty, not because of what others do but because that is its nature. You too can be like that tree. Loving kindness does not make you weak, it does not make you a fool, it makes you free. It allows you to live without carrying the burden of anger. It allows you to focus on your own growth rather than the actions of those who tried to harm you. And if the anger comes back, if the resentment creeps in again, do not fight it, acknowledge it, observe it, and then return to kindness. A wise master once said, holding on to anger is like holding a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. In the end, you are the one who gets burned. So let go of the coal, wash off the mud, stand tall like the tree. Your peace is more important than your pain. Let's continue on this journey. So if you feel this channel provides a valuable service, it's essential that you support the channel through liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to our channel so we can reach those that need it. So, let's continue. In the next part, we will explore how meditation and reflection can help strengthen this practice, bringing even deeper healing. Stay with this journey, your freedom is closer than you think. Finding peace through meditation and reflection. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Let everything settle, let the noise of the world fade for just a while. Feel your body, feel your presence right now in this moment. Nothing else exists, it is just you, your breath and a stillness within. This stillness is always there, but most of the time we don't notice it. Our minds are too busy, too restless, always chasing thoughts, worries and emotions. It is like a river after a storm, muddy, chaotic and fast moving, but when the storm settles the water becomes clear again. The same happens with our minds when we slow down, when we allow stillness, clarity returns. Meditation is not about escaping life, it is about truly living it. It is not about forcing thoughts away, it is about learning to observe them without being controlled by them. When someone hurts us, our minds react like fire, hot, intense and consuming, but what happens when we stop feeding the fire? It burns out on its own. Meditation teaches us how to stop feeding the fire of pain and anger. Many people think meditation is complicated, but it is not. It is the simplest thing in the world, just being present right here, right now, not lost in the past, not worried about the future, just here. You sit in meditation. You do not have to fight your thoughts, just watch them like clouds passing in the sky. They come, they go. You are not your thoughts, you are the sky. Some pain is deep, some wounds take time to heal, but meditation helps us see that pain is just another passing cloud. It does not define us, it is not who we are. The more we observe it, the less power it has over us. Reflection is another path to healing. It is asking yourself not why did this happen to me but what can I learn from this. When we change the question, we change our perspective. Instead of feeling like a victim, we become a student of life. Every hurt, every wound carries a lesson, but we can only see it when we take a step back and reflect. Think about a still pond. When the water is calm, it reflects the sky perfectly, but when the water is disturbed, the reflection is broken. Our minds work the same way. When we are caught in emotions, we cannot see clearly, but when we become still, the answers come naturally. There is a story of a monk who was insulted by a man. The man shouted at him, called him names, and tried to make him angry, but the monk just smiled. The man asked, "Why are you not angry?" The monk replied, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man said, "To the one who offered it." The monk nodded and said, "Then why should I accept your anger?" This is the power of awareness. When we are aware, we realize that we do not have to accept everything that is thrown at us. We do not have to absorb the negativity of others. We can choose to let it pass through us like wind passing through an open window. But how do we reach this level of peace? Through practice. Meditation is like a muscle. The more we train it, the stronger it becomes. At first it may feel difficult. Thoughts will come, memories will arise, but with time the mind learns to settle. Imagine sitting by a river. The water flows carrying leaves and twigs. If you try to stop the river, you will struggle, but if you just watch, you will see that everything moves on its own. The same happens in meditation. You sit, you breathe, you watch, and slowly everything flows away. Many people think they need a quiet place to meditate, but the truth is meditation can happen anywhere, while walking, while eating, even while washing dishes.